To remember, to remember, to remember Allah faithfully.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Yusuf Badat here for Mathaba Golden Traits. This is the final episode. We're talking about mercy, and we're concluding this episode with the mercy and the quality that will make us better human beings and entitle us to the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we learned that we should strive to be merciful and kind. I gave a little reference in the previous episode about also being kind towards animals. And this reminds me of another similar incident when once the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings upon him, was in journey and travel, and they had camped at a specific location with the companions, radiyallahu anhum, may Allah be pleased with them. And while they were waiting to get themselves relieved and having their meals so that they could continue on to their journey, some of the companions, they saw a group of birds, and they caught one of the younger birds, and they were playing with this younger bird, and they had separated it from its family. When the Prophet Muhammad was walking around and he saw this young bird, the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings upon him, made a remark, and he said that I passed by a bird, and perhaps it was the family of this bird, that was complaining, and it was sort of expressing its frustration. So the Prophet Muhammad asked the companions, who amongst you has caused frustration to this bird? And the Sahaba radiallahu anhum, they responded by saying that we were enjoying ourselves with this bird. So the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings upon him, at that point said, we should not cause harm to anything that has a ruh, anything that has a soul or a spirit. And this is an animate creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. By separating it and making it distant from its family, it has caused the family pain. So return the bird to where it belongs, and we see that this is from His mercy, rahmatul lil alameen, an embodiment of the mercy to all humanity. So we've been fasting in the month of Ramadan, and we've been doing all kinds of good deeds, whether it be fasting, charity, self-reformation, and learning. All of these are great things that we need to continue to do. And really, as we conclude this episode, as well as the concluding moments of the blessed month of Ramadan, we need to carry on the goodness of this month. As one of the great scholars have mentioned, that we don't conclude our deeds with the conclusion of the month. Rather, we conclude our lives with the good deeds and the acts of mercy that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Prophet Muhammad teach us. So let us strive to be merciful. Let us work hard in our lives to become better human beings and better people. And Imam Malik perhaps said it so beautifully, which I'm paraphrasing, that analyze yourself every day. If yesterday and today are equal, then there's something wrong. However, if one has increased even in one good deed, if we've performed 10 good deeds yesterday and today we've performed an 11th good deed, then we're on the right track. So let every Ramadan be a means for us to increase our good deeds. Every day, every week, every moment of our lives should be an increase towards the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So in conclusion, I would like to thank each and every one of you on behalf of Mathaba and all those who made this possible, and all of you who have observed and watched this. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you the best of blessings, and may Allah grant us the best of success in this world as well as in the hereafter. Once again, I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all our great deeds in this blessed month and make us all entitled to His immense mercy so that we succeed in this world as well as in the hereafter. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
To remember, to remember.